Before diving into solutions, it's important to understand what burnout truly is. Burnout goes beyond simply feeling tired or having an off day at work. It's a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that develops gradually due to prolonged exposure to high levels of stress. You might be experiencing burnout if you feel constantly exhausted even after rest, cynical or negative about your work, less productive or effective in your job, or disconnected from your work and colleagues. Does any of this sound familiar? If so, don't panic. Recognizing these signs is the first step toward recovery. Let's talk about some strategies for dealing with work burnout. Strategy number 1. Your physical health has a huge impact on your mental well-being, and taking care of your body is one of the best ways to support a healthier, more balanced mind. Small, intentional changes to your daily habits can make a big difference in how you feel emotionally and mentally. Let's break it down. First, get moving. Regular exercise is like a natural mood booster, helping to reduce stress and clear your mind. You don't have to hit the gym for hours. Something as simple as a 30-minute walk around your neighborhood can make a big difference. The fresh air and movement help to release endorphins, the feel-good chemicals in your brain, which can instantly lift your spirits. Next, focus on eating well. The food you eat fuels your body and your mind, so aim for a balanced diet that includes plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. These foods provide essential nutrients that help keep your energy levels steady and your brain functioning at its best. Simple swaps, like reaching for a piece of fruit instead of a sugary snack, can go a long way in supporting both your physical and mental health. Finally, prioritize sleep. Aiming for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night is crucial for managing stress and maintaining a positive outlook. When you're well rested, you're better equipped to handle challenges, make decisions, and stay focused. Establish a calming bedtime routine, like turning off screens an hour before bed or practicing deep breathing, to help ensure a good night's sleep. Taking care of your physical health isn't about being perfect. It's about finding small, sustainable habits that make you feel your best. By getting active, eating nourishing foods, and prioritizing rest, you're laying a strong foundation for your mental well-being and setting yourself up to tackle life's challenges with energy and resilience. Strategy number 2. Taking care of your mental health is just as vital as taking care of your physical health, and it's something we can all benefit from prioritizing. Incorporating small, intentional habits into your daily routine can go a long way in helping you feel balanced, focused, and more at ease. Let's explore a few strategies. First, practice mindfulness. This doesn't mean you have to sit in a quiet room for hours meditating. Just a few minutes a day can make a big difference. Whether it's deep breathing exercises, guided meditation, or simply being fully present while enjoying your morning coffee, mindfulness helps reduce stress and improve focus. It's like giving your brain a mini vacation from the chaos of daily life, helping you come back to your tasks feeling more centered and calm. Next, learn to set boundaries. This can be a game changer for your mental well-being. Saying no to extra work or commitments when you're already at capacity isn't selfish, it's necessary. Protecting your time and energy allows you to focus on what truly matters without feeling overwhelmed. Boundaries help you maintain a healthier balance between work, personal life, and self-care. Lastly, don't underestimate the power of taking breaks. Stepping away from your desk, stretching, or chatting with a colleague for a few minutes can help you recharge and return to your tasks with renewed energy. These little moments of rest throughout the day prevent burnout and keep your mind sharp. By practicing mindfulness, setting boundaries, and making time for breaks, you're investing in your mental health and building habits that support long-term well-being. It's not about doing it all perfectly, it's about giving yourself the care and space you need to thrive. Strategy number 3. Sometimes burnout isn't just about the workload. It's also about how we think about our work. Shifting your perspective can be a powerful way to regain a sense of balance and purpose. Here are a few strategies to help you approach your work with a fresh mindset. First, focus on what you can control. It's easy to feel overwhelmed when you're fixating on aspects of your job that are outside your influence, like company policies or tight deadlines. Instead, identify the things you can change or impact, whether it's organizing your schedule, streamlining a process, or setting clearer boundaries. By concentrating on areas where you have control, you'll feel more empowered and less like a passenger in your workday. Next, look for meaning in your work. It can be helpful to connect your daily tasks to your larger goals or values. For example, if you're passionate about helping others, remind yourself how your role contributes to that purpose, even in small ways. Reframing your work as part of a bigger picture can reignite your passion and make even mundane tasks feel more meaningful. Finally, practice gratitude. Take a moment each day to reflect on the positive aspects of your job, no matter how small they may seem. Maybe it's a supportive coworker, a project you're proud of, or even just the comfort of your workspace. Focusing on these positives can help you maintain a more balanced perspective and remind you of what's good amidst the challenges. By shifting your focus to what you can control, finding meaning in your work, and practicing gratitude, you can create a more positive outlook that helps combat burnout. These small mental shifts won't eliminate stress entirely, but they can make your work feel more fulfilling and manageable, giving you the resilience to keep moving forward. Strategy number 4. Feeling overwhelmed by your to-do list is a challenge many of us face, but there are practical strategies you can use to manage your workload more effectively and regain a sense of control. It's all about breaking things down, staying focused, and working smarter, not harder. Here are a few tips to help you get started. First, prioritize your tasks. It's easy to feel paralyzed when everything seems urgent, but not all tasks are created equal. Focus on what's most important and time-sensitive. Tools like the Eisenhower Matrix can be incredibly helpful here, dividing tasks into 4 categories: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and neither urgent nor important. This framework helps you figure out where to put your energy and what can wait, or even be skipped. Next, break down big projects into smaller, more manageable steps. Large tasks can feel daunting, and that sense of overwhelm can lead to procrastination. Instead of thinking about the entire project, focus on the first actionable step. Once you've completed that, move on to the next. This approach not only makes the project feel less intimidating, but also gives you a sense of accomplishment with each small win. If you're in a position to delegate, don't hesitate to do so. Delegating isn't about passing the buck. It's about recognizing that you don't have to do everything yourself. Sharing the workload with team members or colleagues allows you to focus on tasks that truly require your attention while reducing your overall stress. Finally, work at a steady, focused pace. Multitasking may seem productive, but it often leads to mistakes and takes longer in the end. Instead, focus on one task at a time, giving it your full attention. Work steadily without overloading yourself, and remember to take short breaks to recharge your energy and maintain your focus throughout the day. By prioritizing, breaking tasks into smaller steps, delegating when possible, and working steadily, you can tackle your to-do list with greater efficiency and less stress. These strategies help you approach your workload in a way that feels manageable, leaving you better equipped to stay productive and balanced. Strategy number 5. Your work environment plays a significant role in how you feel throughout the day. A well-thought-out workspace can make a big difference in reducing stress and boosting your productivity and well-being. By creating a space that works for you, you set yourself up for success and make work feel a little more enjoyable. Here are some tips to get started. First, focus on comfort and ergonomics. Whether you're working from home or in an office, your workspace should support your body and help you stay comfortable. Invest in a good chair that supports your posture. Ensure your desk is at the right height, and position your computer screen at eye level to reduce strain on your neck and eyes. Even small adjustments like using a cushion for extra back support or adjusting your lighting can go a long way in making your workspace feel better for your body. Next, minimize distractions. A noisy or chaotic environment can make it hard to focus and increase stress levels. If possible, choose a quiet spot for work, or use tools like noise-canceling headphones to block out background noise. Creating a distraction-free zone doesn't just help you concentrate, it also makes it easier to stay in the flow and get things done efficiently. Finally, make your space your own. Adding personal touches like plants, photos, or a favorite piece of artwork can transform a sterile workspace into a more inviting and comforting environment. A touch of greenery, for instance, can bring a sense of calm, while photos of loved ones or meaningful moments can provide a boost of positivity when you need it most. By creating a workspace that's comfortable, distraction-free, and personalized, you can turn your environment into a space that supports your well-being and productivity. These small changes can help make your workday feel a little less stressful and a lot more enjoyable. Strategy number 6. Feeling isolated at work can be a major contributor to burnout, but building connections with others can help create a sense of support and belonging. Humans are social creatures, and even small efforts to foster relationships can make a big difference in how you feel about your workday. Here are some simple but effective ways to cultivate those connections. Start by building relationships with your colleagues. Take a few moments to chat during breaks, ask about their weekend, or grab a coffee together. These interactions don't have to be deep or time-consuming. Just engaging in friendly, positive conversations can create a sense of camaraderie. When you feel connected to the people you work with, it makes the workplace more enjoyable and less isolating, and it can even make tackling challenges feel more collaborative. If you're struggling, don't hesitate to seek support. Reach out to your manager or HR department and let them know how you're feeling. Whether it's about workload, stress, or a need for resources, they may be able to offer help you didn't realize was available, such as mentoring, flexible work arrangements, or access to wellness programs. Speaking up might feel daunting, but advocating for yourself can lead to solutions that improve your overall experience. Additionally, consider joining professional networks or associations in your field. These communities provide an opportunity to connect with others who share your interests and challenges. Whether it's attending networking events, participating in online forums, or engaging in group projects, these connections can offer a sense of community and shared understanding. It's also a great way to exchange ideas, gain insights, and feel more engaged in your career. By taking steps to build relationships, seek support, and connect with others in your industry, you can create a more connected and supportive work environment. These connections not only help reduce feelings of isolation, but also remind you that you're part of a bigger community, making work feel more meaningful and less overwhelming. Strategy number 7. Sometimes the best way to combat burnout is to give yourself permission to step away from work entirely. Taking time off isn't just a luxury. It's a necessity for maintaining your well-being and recharging your energy. Whether it's a long vacation, a weekend break, or even a sabbatical, stepping away allows you to reset, refocus, and come back feeling refreshed. Here are a few ways to make the most of your time off. First, don't hesitate to use your vacation days. They're there for a reason. Taking regular time off can help you recharge mentally and physically. But here's the key. When you're on vacation, truly disconnect from work. Turn off your notifications, avoid checking emails, and focus on enjoying the moment. Whether you're traveling to a new destination or having a staycation at home, use this time to prioritize rest, relaxation, and activities that bring you joy. If you're feeling particularly overwhelmed and your circumstances allow, consider taking a sabbatical. An extended break from work can give you the space to explore personal interests, pursue a passion project, or simply rest and recharge without the daily demands of your job. Sabbaticals are becoming more common in workplaces, and they can be life-changing opportunities to gain perspective and rediscover what truly matters to you. Even on a smaller scale, make the most of your weekends. Use this time to engage in activities that genuinely help you relax, whether that's spending time with loved ones, diving into a hobby, or simply binge-watching your favorite show guilt-free. Prioritize what makes you feel good and energized, rather than letting your weekends blur into an extension of the work week. Stepping away from work doesn't mean you're not dedicated. It means you're investing in yourself so that you can show up fully when you return. By taking breaks, whether short or extended, you're giving yourself the time and space to recover, recharge, and approach your work with a clearer, healthier mindset. Strategy number 8. Having a life outside of work is essential for maintaining balance and keeping burnout at bay. It's easy to let work take over, especially when life feels busy. But prioritizing activities and relationships outside the office helps you recharge and rediscover what brings you joy. By dedicating time to things that matter to you personally, you create a sense of fulfillment that complements, rather than competes with, your professional life. Here are a few ways to build that balance. First, pursue hobbies that you genuinely enjoy and that have nothing to do with your job. Whether it's painting, playing sports, gardening, or learning a new language, hobbies provide a creative or physical outlet that lets you shift your focus away from work and toward something that excites you. These activities not only give you a break, but also allow you to grow, develop new skills, and reconnect with your passions. Volunteering is another meaningful way to enrich your life outside of work. Giving back to your community can provide a deep sense of purpose and perspective. Whether it's helping at a local shelter, mentoring someone in need, or organizing community events, volunteering allows you to make a positive impact while connecting with others who share your values. It's a fulfilling way to step outside of your daily routine and contribute to something bigger than yourself. Finally, don't underestimate the importance of spending time with loved ones. Nurturing your relationships with family and friends helps build a strong support system and creates moments of joy and connection. Whether it's a casual dinner, a phone call, or a weekend getaway, these interactions remind you that life is about more than work. Loved ones offer encouragement, laughter, and companionship that can help you decompress and recharge. By dedicating time to hobbies, volunteering, and relationships, you're creating a well-rounded life that supports your mental and emotional well-being. These activities provide the balance you need to thrive both personally and professionally, ensuring that work is just one part of a fulfilling and meaningful life. Strategy number 9. If you've tried various strategies to combat burnout and still find yourself feeling drained, it might be time to take a closer look at your career. Sometimes, the root of burnout isn't just about workload or stress management. It could be about alignment and fulfillment. Reflecting on your current role and its fit with your goals and values can provide clarity and help you decide what changes might be necessary. Here are a few questions to guide your thinking. First, ask yourself, is this the right job for me? Consider whether your role aligns with your skills, interests, and values. Do you enjoy the work you're doing, or does it feel like a mismatch? Are you passionate about the mission of your company, or are you simply going through the motions? If your current job doesn't resonate with who you are and what you want, it might be contributing to your burnout. Next, explore whether there are opportunities for growth. Feeling stagnant can often lead to disengagement and frustration. If you're not being challenged or don't see a clear path forward, it might be worth discussing with your manager or seeking out ways to develop new skills. This could involve taking on a project outside your comfort zone, attending training sessions, or exploring lateral moves within your organization to diversify your experience. Lastly, consider whether it's time for a bigger change. Sometimes burnout stems from being in the wrong environment altogether. A change of scenery, whether that's a new role within your company or an entirely new career path, can make a world of difference. While making a significant change can feel daunting, it can also be incredibly rewarding when it brings you closer to work that feels meaningful and energizing. Taking the time to reflect on your career isn't about rushing into a decision. It's about understanding what you need to thrive and being open to possibilities. Whether it's finding ways to grow within your current role or pursuing a new direction, these insights can guide you toward a career that supports your well-being and reignites your sense of purpose. Strategy number 10. If you're finding it difficult to cope with burnout on your own, reaching out for professional help can be a game changer. Burnout is more than just feeling tired. It's a complex emotional and mental state that often requires outside support to fully address. A therapist or counselor can provide a safe, non-judgmental space to explore what's contributing to your burnout and help you develop strategies tailored to your unique situation. Professional help can be especially valuable if your burnout is tied to deeper issues like anxiety, depression, or unresolved personal challenges. Therapists are trained to help you identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors that might be exacerbating your stress and guide you toward healthier coping mechanisms. Whether it's through talk therapy, stress management techniques, or learning to set better boundaries, they can offer tools that are customized to your needs. Seeking help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a proactive step toward reclaiming your well-being. Burnout can feel isolating, but you don't have to face it alone. With the guidance of a professional, you can start to untangle the root causes of your stress, regain balance, and find a path forward that feels more sustainable and fulfilling. Remember, prioritizing your mental health is one of the most important investments you can make in yourself. So there you have it. Remember, dealing with burnout is a process, and it may take time to fully recover. Many people experience burnout at some point in their careers. The key is to recognize the signs early and take action. Don't be afraid to reach out for help, whether it's to a colleague, a manager, or a mental health professional. Your well-being is important, not just for your own sake, but for your ability to do your best work and live your best life. So take these tips to heart, implement the ones that resonate with you, and start your journey towards a healthier, happier work life today. You've got this, and remember, taking care of yourself isn't selfish. It's necessary. Here's to beating burnout and rediscovering your passion and energy at work.